Hi friends, you've probably already heard several times that growing garlic is easy, but there's actually a simple trick to get your garlic to grow faster. Spoiler alert, this trick involves chilling. In this video, I will be showing the fascinating results of a simple experiment comparing garlic that was chilled in the fridge before planting versus one that was not chilled. You will also learn a new way to grow garlic at home in plastic bottles as you watch the process of setting up this experiment, so be sure to watch till the end without skipping. I'll discuss the pros and cons of this hack so you can make an informed decision if you plan to use it. And finally, I will show you how I transplant the garlic seedlings into plastic grocery or shopping bags to grow them to maturity. Let's do this. At the start of the experiment, I divided 8 garlic bulbs into 2 lots comprising 4 bulbs each. I put one lot into the top shelf of a refrigerator and the other lot on the counter. After 1 month, I took out the 2 lots to grow them in water in plastic bottles using a new technique. For this new technique, I cut off the top 20% of a 500 ml plastic water bottle that had a small constriction in the middle. I then made several slits spanning the next top 20%, which coincided with the beginning of the constriction. The importance of the slits is that it will allow room for the garlic bulb to expand once it absorbs water, and as well keep the bulb from slipping. Once the plastic bottles were ready, I proceeded to prepare the garlic. I removed the papery outer layer of the garlic bulb and trimmed off a bit of the tops of each clove. I also scraped a bit of the base of each garlic. After the preparation, the garlic looked like this. Even at this stage, differences could be observed between the 2 lots. The chilled garlic had this yellowish green center not seen in the garlic that was not chilled. I filled the plastic bottles with filtered tap water up to the level of the bottom of the slits and dropped 1 garlic bulb in each bottle, making sure that the bottoms of each bulb touched the water. The setup was kept in the partially shaded area for observation. After 2 days, I checked on the experiment. The shoots of most cloves of the chilled garlic had already emerged. On the other hand, only a few of the cloves of the garlic that was not chilled had emerged. However, both treatments had their root growing almost at the same rate. After 4 days, the shoots of most cloves of the garlic that was not chilled had emerged and were growing. The roots had also grown slightly longer than those seen previously. However, more growth could be seen in the garlic that was chilled. The shoot had grown much longer and the green leaves were emerging. The roots were also growing nicely. I checked on the experiment one last time on day 7 and was really impressed with the growth seen in the garlic that had been chilled in the fridge. Both shoots and leaves had grown a lot longer and were ready to be transplanted. The garlic that was not chilled had also grown more shoots and leaves, but these were not as long as those of the garlic that was chilled. Nevertheless, there was not much clear difference between the 2 treatments in terms of root growth. Now it's clear that keeping garlic in the fridge before planting or growing in water results in faster growth. This trick works because garlic is a cool season crop, and most varieties, especially the hardneck type, requires the chilling temperatures experienced in the winter to form or divide into cloves. This process is called vernalization, and it enables certain temperate crops to flower and bear fruits. The advantage of keeping garlic in the fridge before planting is the faster growth you get once you plant. This trick is also very useful for those growing garlic in the tropics or warm climates, since it enables the garlic to form cloves instead of just a single fused bulb. For those living in cold climates, this technique can also be applied when you miss the fall garlic planting and still want to grow garlic starting in the spring. The disadvantage of this trick is that it takes time. You have to keep the garlic in the fridge for a long time, that is about 1 month. I tried 1 week in the fridge and the growth was not as fast as those kept for 1 month. If you were to plant one garlic at the same time that you put another garlic in the fridge, you will notice that after 1 month, the garlic that was planted would have grown much bigger. However, the garlic that was grown without keeping in the fridge may not form cloves. If you are enjoying this video, give it a like and share it so that more people can benefit from it. If you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe. Now, I will show you how I transplant the garlic into plastic shopping bags to grow them to maturity. I have shown it in some of my previous videos on garlic, so I will skip some steps here. Check out the other videos with the links in the description. After filling the grocery bag with soil mix, break up the garlic bulb into individual cloves. Create a hole deep enough to cover the roots and the garlic cloves. Place one garlic clove into each hole, spacing them at about 4 inches or 10 centimeters apart. Water it well, especially if the soil mix is dry. Poke holes at the bottom and side of the bag to allow excess water to drain off. Keep the bag in a partially shaded area for a few days before moving to full sun location. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Check out our other videos or see you in our next. Until we meet again, adios.